In order for us to become a good inventor, it is necessary for us to master the building blocks. And the building blocks of inventive problem solving is the 40 inventive principles. Heinrich Altschuler came up with these principles by analyzing large collections of patents. And based on his study, he identified exactly 40 principles, which was able to serve as the alphabets for coming up with millions of patenting ideas. And in this module, we're going to see what these inventive principles are.
Segmentation. Divide objects into smaller parts. Taking out. Take out the bad part or keep only what is necessary. Local quality. Make an object operate in its most suitable condition. Asymmetry. Varying the degree of asymmetry of an object. Merging. Merge objects or operations. Universality. Diversify the purpose of an object. Nested dolls. Put an object into another object. Anti-weight. Upraise an object by using a lifting force. Preliminary anti-action. Control harmful effects through counteraction. Preliminary action. Early preparation for optimal results. Beforehand cushioning. Prepare safety measures in advance. Equipotentiality. Remove the needs to raise or lower an object by using the environment. The other way around. Inverse the way of how an object or operation works. Spheroidality or curvature. Make use of the curve on the shape and motion. Dynamics. Make the object or process to be movable. Partial or excessive action. Settle for a lower or higher achievement of desired effects. Another dimension. Transition to another dimensional structure. Mechanical vibration. Make an object vibrate. Periodic action. Replace a continuous action with a periodic action. Continuity of useful action. Perform an action continuously. Before we go to the next principles, can you try matching these pictures with its respective principle? Rushing through. Perform dangerous action at high speed to avoid harm. Blessing in disguise. Use harmful factors to get positive outcome. Feedback. Provide information to enhance an operation. Intermediary. Use an object or a process as an intermediary. Self-service. Make an object to service itself fully. Copying. Use simple and easily available model copies. Cheap short-living object. Use cheap or disposable objects. Mechanical substitution. Replace mechanical means. Pneumatics and hydraulics. Use gas or liquid instead of solid parts of objects. Flexible membrane or thin film. Use objects with flexible shells or thin membrane. Porous material. Make the objects to be porous. Color change. Change the color of an object or the environment. Homogeneity. Make objects that interact with each other to be of the same material. Discarding and recovering. Discard and restore the object after fulfilling an objective. Parameter changes. Change the object's physical state. Phase transition. Use the phenomena from phase transition. Thermal expansion. Use thermal expansion or contraction. Accelerated oxidation. Use an enriched or energized environment. Inert atmosphere. Use an inert environment. Composite material. Use multiple materials in one composite object. Now, before we go to the conclusion, can you try matching these pictures with its respective principle?
The principles that you have come across would give you an opportunity to look at an interesting idea to solve any problems. I mean, these principles can be used either by themselves or they can be used in a series. I've seen people use 5 principles together. Well, there's one person who keeps winning awards, and when I was trying to understand his invention, he was actually using up to 15 different principles. So, try it yourself. Look out for ways where you could become the inventor that you've always wanted to become.